Carl, as we get things rolling here on the road, what are some of the things that you kind of have to lean into to get a win in their different environment?
I mean, just continue to do what we're doing at a high level, even at higher level, play defense the way we've been showing we can play all year, and offensively execute at a higher level and make less mistakes, play a cleaner game.
Can you talk about just the narrative changing in this series a little bit, where before it was...
We're not worried about no narratives. We're not worried about no narratives. We come between these lines and we play basketball at a high level and let the practice and the work we put in speak for itself.
The way you guys have played defense in this series, you weren't always able to kind of reach those heights in the grind of a season. Now that playoffs are here, are you able to kind of reach that energy level that you guys need to on a night in, night out basis to play like you did in the first two games defensively, have that kind of effort and energy? Is it a little different this time of year now as opposed to maybe the grind of the regular season?
I think defense can happen any night we want. So I think for us to be able to have our defense carry over from the regular season to now is a very positive sign. And there's still things that we can clean up. We can even be cleaner on defense. We can do even things a little better. So we're doing a lot of good things right now. We just got to continue to find ways to improve, but also keep our standard high.
Rudy is
In some ways, playing in the mid-range. Oh, sorry, something.
Rudy again is a favorite for defensive player.
Rightfully so.
Yes, and so how do you describe him out? He's been the anchor for this top wing defense.
I mean, for us to be able to have someone who cleans up mistakes, I talked about just right now about playing cleaner, but sometimes mistakes happen and aggression leads to kind of sometimes the offense being able to counter that aggression. And with us being able to have Rudy in the paint right there to deter anyone from even having a shot, let alone blocking a shot if they do take a shot, he does so many things that defensively, but offensively as well, but just talking about defense, he does things that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. So thank God we're more in a statistical era where synergy and stuff like that can help us understand the impact he makes on our team.
Do you think the fact that Phoenix has so much of their offense in the mid-range in some ways playing into a strength of yours on defense to some extent?
I mean, all year we talked about the two big lineup, our size and length that we have on this team and on this roster. So maybe that could be helping us, but I think that team is so offensively gifted and they have a great coach and the staff. So, we're just trying to do our best to, like I said, make it difficult on them. It's going to be a tough time to stop them, but if you could try your best to contain them, you got some of the best players in the league on one team. They have a super team. We have to really be at the top of our game defensively if we want to match their offensive firepower.
Do you notice them wearing down in the second half of the first two games?
I wouldn't say that. Like I said, they're so gifted offensively. They're such a gifted team. We just continue to worry about us. Worry about how can we play defense at a higher level. Offensively, how can we play a cleaner game? How can we continue to find each other? I think we've done a great job, our team, of just letting the offense come to us and really letting the game play itself out to us, but making sure that the one thing we can control is our effort, our physicality, and our defense. So I think we're doing a great job of that.
Carl, what have you thought of Rudy defending in space in this series? I mean, we've kind of seen that all year.
I always thought, like you said, all year, he's shown really bright spots of being able to guard guards at the three-point line and the perimeter, and he uses his length and his feet. He's quicker than people give him credit for. So being able to utilize the God-given intangibles that he has is something that has helped him tremendously showcase even more of his defensive prowess, and that he's just not someone who could just be in the interior blocking shots or deterring shots, but someone who really can make it really difficult to see the basket from the three-point line or to get a really good look, a clean look at the basket.
Did you know he could do that before he got here?
I knew that he could guard from the perimeter. He has the length and the size, and he has the quickness and athletic ability. I always knew he could do that. I just, it's just a lot of times we try to keep him he's so effective at the rim that you sometimes forget that he can also be effective out there with his length and size.